Shelly Finkel has a message for Eddie Hearn, and it's this. He has no interest in meeting with Barry Hearn, no interest in meeting with Eddie Hearn, unless there's a real offer on the table for an Anthony Joshua fight. E-King Fight News. More on this. That's right. When it comes to making this Anthony Joshua fight happen, man, in my opinion, Eddie Hearn made a grave mistake disrespecting Deontay Wilder, taking this almost like a high road and treating Deontay Wilder like a peasant. You know, treating him like he wasn't shit. That WBC title wasn't really shit. AJ's got all the belts that matter, all this extra fluff, all this filler for a champion that never beat really anybody that had any claim to say they're a true heavyweight champion. He didn't beat anybody like that. To this day, Anthony Joshua's victory, his greatest victory, is against a 41-year-old Vladimir Klitschko. And does anybody, did any of us really criticize AJ talking about, oh man, he's fighting this guy so old, Vladimir Klitschko, so old, this guy. You know, did we criticize Klitschko for being that old? Absolutely not. It was a great fight. Was that the best Vladimir Klitschko we've seen in 2 years? Yeah, I mean, fuck. He looked great in that fight, and that's why Joshua gets so much credit. But when Luis Ortiz looks great against Deontay Wilder, how come you're not giving Deontay the same credit, huh? How come Eddie Hearn's not sitting here giving Deontay Wilder the same credit against a guy that could give AJ all he can handle? A guy that AJ ducked for years, Luis Ortiz. But hey, E-King Fight News. Let's get into what Shelly Finkel had to say. And we're just getting started. So Shelly Finkel pretty much mirrored the sentiments of Deontay Wilder, who really never paid any attention to the Povetkin fight. He never saw the fight, wasn't interested in watching the fight. And like Wilder, Shelly Finkel saying, hey, I have no interest in meeting with the Hearns. No interest. It would be a waste of time meeting with somebody that has no urgency to put a real offer on the table. I mean, and I know we're talking about millions of dollars, and I mean, at the end of the day, when these mega fights happen, when these fights that can do incredible pay-per-views, that have the potential to do $100 million plus revenues, you know, all of a sudden 15 million, that's not enough. A flat rate doesn't make these fights happen. Flat rates never make these fights happen. You know, you'd have to be an idiot. You'd have to be an idiot to take a flat rate and no rematch clause. Not for Deontay Wilder, right? So hey, hold on a second. Now, I mean, in the greater scheme of things, you have to understand, if Deontay Wilder were to take that 15 million and go over there and fight Anthony Joshua, you know, Eddie Hearn, he said, he already told you Joshua wouldn't be ready for September. Joshua wouldn't be ready for 2018. Eddie Hearn told you this, right? He made all these excuses. Oh, you know, we could do the fight at Old Trafford. We could do the fight in Wimbledon. Oh, we could do it in Cardiff, but you know, Cardiff is available in December, and AJ's fighting in September. And in September, we can't do the fight in Cardiff, but we could do it in Wembley. But Wembley's not a... Remember all that bullshit that Eddie Hearn was talking about venues and how, well, we can't really do the fight in Wembley. No, we can't. No, it's not available. Remember all that whole shit when it came down to a Deontay Wilder fight? You see, man, we don't forget over here, man. E-King Fight News, we don't forget. We don't forget that bullshit. Especially with Eddie Hearn, man. Eddie Hearn, man, I swear I could do a top 10 Eddie Hearn contradictions flat out, man. I could probably do that shit off the top, man. I really could. But hey, you know what? You let me know in the comments section below. You let me know. Top 10 Eddie Hearn contradictions, man. There's at least 10 of these situations where Eddie Hearn just lying through his teeth, man. There's at least 10. But that was the most obvious one. That whole Wembley situation, how Eddie Hearn straight up said Deontay Wilder, Anthony Joshua could not happen in Wembley, but you know, of course, you know, Anthony Joshua can fight Alexander Povetkin at Wembley. That's never an issue, huh? I mean, shit. That's what you get when you fucking with the Hearns, man. That's what you get. So it looked like Shelly Finkel's trying to, you know, trying to play hardball a bit, you know. Deontay Wilder, he cannot lose focus on the task at hand. The task is Tyson Fury. He's got to snatch that lineal championship, and he could proclaim himself the true heavyweight champion of the world. And hey, there's nothing more powerful than be able to call yourself and truly say, I am the true heavyweight champion of the world. I beat the man who beat the man who beat the man. And you can follow the lineage back to Joe Louis, back to the greats. That's what Deontay Wilder can do if he beats Tyson Fury. Unfortunately, Anthony Joshua can't say the same. He's in some broken fucking bizarro world where, you know, he has no lineage to the title. That's why you AJ hoes, AJ protection team, wants to downplay the lineal championship. They want to say, oh, lineal, you know, what does that really mean? Oh, no one really cares about lineal. They care about undisputed. Yet when AJ has the opportunity to make a career-high payday, 50 million guaranteed, unprecedented type of money, he turns that down to fight in the UK? For real? Lennox Lewis tells him, hey, AJ, go get your bread over in the US, man. It's going to pay dividends. AJ doesn't listen. I mean, hey, what can you say, man? The guy really, you know, it's a shame. And at the end of the day, Eddie Hearn he'll be back to his shenanigans because his main objective is to keep Anthony Joshua away from Deontay Wilder. That's his true objective. He just wants to look like he wants to make the fight happen. His true objective is to keep them as far away from possible until Deontay Wilder, one, looks vulnerable, or two, Deontay Wilder looks like he can be beaten, right? Similar to looking vulnerable. Or three, he wants to wait for Deontay Wilder to lose his belt to someone else, and then Anthony Joshua might jump at the opportunity to fight whoever Deontay Wilder lost to, right? I'm telling you guys, that's Eddie Hearn's true plan. That's why he wanted to make Dillian Whyte versus Deontay Wilder. He would rather Dillian Whyte either go through hell and potentially beat Deontay Wilder and then have AJ fight Dillian Whyte. He'd rather much do that for Undisputed, and that way Eddie Hearn could take all the money. You see how Eddie Hearn thinks? He wants to dominate the market and take all the money. And the thing is that kind of greed is what gets you in boxing. Because, I mean, Eddie Hearn will never be able to prevent the fact that if he's going to make a super super fight with AJ, he's going to have to work with another promoter, whether it's Frank Warren, whether it's Al Heyman, whether it's Deontay Wilder, because Deontay Wilder doesn't have a promoter, so you got to work straight with Deontay Wilder, Shelly Finkel. And, you know, end of the day, Eddie Hearn's running out of opponents for AJ. Legitimately running out of opponents. So, he's in a situation where he hasn't built up anybody that can hold a main event with AJ. And when AJ is doing all the selling, I mean, AJ doesn't really sell his own fights. You got Eddie Hearn running around trying to sell the AJ fight. Eddie Hearn has got AJ on a fucking chain and leash and shit, training like a dog. He got him in this secluded gym somewhere, surrounded by, you know, training equipment in a fucking apartment complex. And this dude is just training his ass off. Hey, good on AJ. You know, I've never disrespected his work ethic. I think he's one of the best conditioned fighters in boxing. But that doesn't make you the best fighter in boxing. And AJ's just picking it up now. He's just starting to really pick up his poise, his calmness in the ring. He seemed very relaxed against Povetkin, which is good. Which is very good. He's going to need that sense of calmness to be ready for a Deontay Wilder. So, you know, and I truly believe Eddie Hearn is still grooming Anthony Joshua. And he's already admitted Joshua's not in his prime. Joshua's not a prime fighter yet. So, why would Eddie Hearn wanna throw Joshua, someone who he doesn't believe who has reached his prime, in there with the true shark, a bloodthirsty shark in Deontay Wilder? Eddie Hearn doesn't want to do that, man. I've been telling you guys this from the jump. I've been telling you guys this, right? Would you throw in, you know, a 2-year-old pit bull with a 5-year-old killer pit bull? Would you do that? Nah, man. Not a good move. Would you throw in a Josh Taylor with a Terrence Crawford at 140? Would you tell Josh Taylor to move up and fight fucking Kell Brook? Would you do some dumb shit like that? Absolutely not. That's what I'm saying. And I mean, just at that level where, you know, you got a real killer, experienced guy, undefeated guy, and you're not even talking about the type of punching power that Deontay Wilder has. Because, yo, look how. And I hate to use this as an example, but look how easily Alexander Povetkin was able to hit Anthony Joshua early on in that fight. And just imagine if those were Deontay Wilder's punches. No, just imagine if Deontay Wilder was able to land a straight right hand who was on Anthony Joshua, who was wide open for that shot. He was wide. There's a straight line right to Joshua's chin, the way his stance was when he was fighting Povetkin. And he's lucky. Povetkin doesn't have a straight right hand in his arsenal. All he had was hooks, looping shots, but he didn't have a straight shot. And Povetkin should have really worked on that. I'm surprised he didn't, and it cost him. It cost him at the end of the day. So, you know, let me know what you guys think. E-King Fight News. Shelly Finkel saying, hey, man, we have no interest in meeting with the Hearns. And, hey, I got no issue with it, man. They've already been led through fucking all these hula hoops and moving the goalposts to try and make this Wilder fight happen. And Shelly Finkel's like, I'm done with these hoes. And I couldn't agree more. E-King Fight News. Let me know what you guys think. Smash the like button, and we're out. Peace.